believe, I receive, I achieve. Baby, I'm ready. Told me not to be outlandish. Knew that I could lead outstanding. I see the.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Authentically Lee. Y'all, listen real quick. I am about to do something I've never done. Yesterday, when I was driving Uber, and I don't want that much coffee. Yesterday, I was driving Uber, and one of the passengers left something in my car. So Uber has this thing where if the passenger reaches out, they will contact you and they go, hey, do you have this item? You know, you have to send a picture of the item to verify and that type of thing. And then they'll pay you to bring it back to the passenger or get it to the customer. You know, they also give your information to the customer so they can reach out to you and, you know, make arrangements to get it. So the customer was being dropped off last night or yesterday at the Battery because there was a Braves game last night or yesterday. And I'm making coffee and I'm holding my DJI because I plan on taking y'all with me, and here's why. Well, let me finish the story. So anyway, sorry guys, hold on. So dropped her off, and I didn't realize that, neither one of us realized that she had left her door keys her house keys in the car. My next passenger got in the car and said, oh, there's some keys back here. Now, I don't see what's in my back seat like that. I take a real quick glance and look around, but I don't do no type of inspection. So he was like, somebody left some keys back here. So I'm like, darn it. So all day I finished my rides and everything. So I wasn't able to, you know, I looked to see, you know, who, I looked to see who all was riding with me because I had a couple passengers before her. So it's just a small key ring with 2 keys on it. So it wasn't a lot. So it could have been missed by anybody. So anyway, fast forward to later on when I got home from driving. I got home about 8:30. Right around 9 o'clock, I started getting these text messages or these emails from Uber saying, yeah, passengers trying to reach you because, you know, once you drop a person off, they no longer have your contact information. Matter of fact, they don't have your contact information at all. You use an Uber number to like if you got to call them and things like that. It's never your number and it's never their number. So that's the cool part. I like that. But anyway, she ended up contacting me and she was like, hey, so sorry I left my keys. And I was worried about it because I'm like, how are you going to get in the house, you know, after the game, you know? And she just seemed like she was a single person. And I'm sure, you know, we all give a spare to somebody, but it's just kind of inconvenient. So I was kind of worried. But nevertheless, she called me and she was just like, yeah, can you bring my keys back? And she didn't say last night. She was like, not tonight. You can do it tomorrow or the next day. It doesn't matter because I do have a spare. My thing is, I don't want to be in possession of your keys to your house. Luckily, she lives close enough, like maybe 20 minutes away from me. So I'm having the hottest hot flash. She lives like 20 minutes away from me. So I told her, I said, yeah, I can do it in the morning. I can bring your keys. And she goes, well, I'm not going to be home. So can you just leave them under my mat? And I'm like, what? So I don't mind doing that. But here's the deal. I watch a lot of crime TV. What if I leave it under your mat? Somebody else gets it. Somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. I really want to hand them to you in your hand. And I want you to be able to say, I have them. Because if I leave them under your mat and you still don't get them, then I'm looked at. I don't like that. I feel weird about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film the whole thing. I'm just going to record it because I want to be on the safe side. She's not going to be there. I need some type of, I'm going to send her a picture once I Once I leave them, I'm gonna send her a picture because she texted me last night her address because I didn't even have it. I'm like, I don't know your address. So we're getting ready to go and drop these keys off. I'm sorry, I'm just opening up letting some air in here. We're getting ready to, hold on.
Disarmed. Ready to arm. Chime.
We're getting ready to go and drop her keys off. Oh gosh, I got on my house shoes. What is wrong with me? Oh God. I mean, I'm dressed, but I got on my house shoes. I got too much in my hand. I kind of wanted to put them in an envelope or something. I don't even have an envelope to put them in. You know? I don't have anything like that. But I'm just gonna go. Okay, hold on, let me put these in there. I'm gonna go and drop them off, and hopefully all is a go. I think I can just kind of wrap them in. Let me put, oh, you know what I could do? I could just put them in this bag. This is a plastic bag. If I open it properly, I could put them in here. Because I just don't want to, you know, I want her to have her keys. I'll fold them in this. Folding them in this and putting them in this. So she can see. See it? I gotta get back to work. I mean, taking time off my job to do this. See, I put them in this. You can see the little key. And I'm definitely gonna take a picture of them when I get there. But y'all, I'm just really trying to be super cautious because I don't like being in a person's possession of anything. And let me turn this down. My volume wasn't working for some reason. I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's another when it comes to cars and things like that. Because, I mean, I'm not seeing anything crazy with my car. Like my seatbelt, not service seatbelt, but service, hold on. Service airbag. Oh, God. Okay. Actually, she lives, so it says 16 minutes. That's 5 miles away. No, 5 minutes away. Sorry. No, it's 5 miles away, 17 minutes. So I guess it's just with the traffic. But I just want to get this out of my possession ASAP. I just don't want to be Nothing. So I've been driving Uber since September of 24, and nothing like this has ever happened to me. No one's ever left anything in my car besides like a water bottle. You know what I mean? I've had a water bottle left in my car before, but nobody has left anything in my car before, especially something as important as keys, you know? So I just want to get her keys. She was a very nice lady. This guy has the biggest, stupidest looking truck. My neighbor. It's just so big. And we live in, the community, his driveway's not big enough for that. But anyway, I digress. So, you guys, like I said, I watch a lot of, crime TV, interrogation, court TV, and, anything can happen. Like, I'm so concerned that I'm not putting them in her hand. I want to give them to her. Like, here are your keys, so she'll know that they're not just still around there floating outside or whatever. Yeah, that's a better. What is going on with my camera, y'all? But she insists. She goes, "Oh, no worries. You can just leave them under my." And I'm like, okay. I will do that. She was like I said, she was a really nice lady. But anyway. So how are you guys doing? Y'all, I am so on the fence about this guy that I hang out with. I'm not even going to say date, because one thing about me is I don't really try to put labels on anything, right? I just try to take it for what it's worth. I'm an Aries, and we are the kind of people that don't hold grudges. We want what we want. We're very bold. We're decisive. We're confident. And I feel like once you fumble me once, you're just not going to get another chance to do that. I'm just not that person. I need to be out here jogging like these people. They jogging up a hill like they are literally getting it in. I need to do that. I'm not going to do that, but anyway, so you could say that I've been just hanging out with this person, just trying to establish a really good relationship or a good friendship with this person since October of last year. And it's been super cool, you know what I mean, so far, because I don't see them every day. I don't talk to them every day. I don't have to do any of that. I'm not that type of person. I don't need that type of connection. And some would say, well, since you don't need that every day, that means that you're not really interested. That could be true. You know what I mean? You know how you can like a person's personality and the conversations that y'all have when y'all are together, but when you're not, it's okay too. Like, it's like, all right, hope you're well, wish you great, but nothing, like I don't have to be up under you every day, 24 hours a day. That's just not who I am anyway. Any man that I've ever dated, I've never had to just have that everyday awaking moment with that person. There's just, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. Some people are like that, I'm just not the clingy person, and I don't like a person who clings to me like that. Like, I feel like, if you got to hang up under me 24/7, you don't have a life either. And I don't want you to lose yourself in me, if that makes sense, right? I don't want you to do that. You need to protect your identity and stay, true to who you are, basically. So, and don't lose yourself, because I see a lot of people get in relationships and they take on their friends, their, habits, their hobbies, all of their likes. And then when they break up, this person's like, I don't even know who I am anymore. Yeah, because you've lost yourself in another person, trying to be there, trying to compromise, trying to love on them, trying to nurture the relationship. I get all of that, but it don't take you putting yourself aside so that you can make someone happy. So I say all that to say, this person, that's my email. Hold on. What did he say? I will be what? Anyway, this person, so I've been hanging out here and there. I'm literally the voice of the friendship, you know, like I say, well, let's go here, let's do this, let's do that. I don't like doing all of that. Sometimes he makes suggestions, but I can tell that I'm a lot for him. I can tell that, you know. I don't know if he would agree to that because he's, you know, shy like that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe just quiet. I don't know. But anyway, so a few weeks back, and I'm being very transparent, right? A few weeks back, we were hanging out and he had said something that, like I said, was very disrespectful. I talked about this before on my other vlog. And I had said that I wasn't going to, you know, talk to you until you apologize for that disrespectful comment, right? Well, eventually he did. And we hung out. We talked about it, and then we hung out like shortly after that. But then after that, I didn't feel, I was like, I don't really care no more to get to know you like that. Like something changed. Because I can't, it's not that I can't get past the comment. It's just how that initiated and originated. I can't get past that part. Like I wasn't ever deserving of it. And words don't hurt me, but they do sting a little. And I spent away like 3 weeks away from you after that. You know, I spent 3 weeks. We spent 3 weeks pretty much apart, and I'm okay now. Like I don't even. So when we did link back up, it just didn't feel the same. If you get what I mean, like it just didn't even. I was like, yeah, you cool, but I don't have that. There ain't no spark there. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no. We don't have to talk anymore. To be honest with you, like you're a cool person, but I don't see this going anywhere. That's how I feel now. So I'm being true to myself. That's how I feel now. I'm not going to link up with somebody just to link up with somebody, but that's just how I feel. My friend was like, oh, that's a good person, you know, you running. But I'm like, yeah, you know, just because a person don't want to be with somebody don't make them not a good person. I mean, I'm not taking away from the fact that he's cool. He is cool. But is he for me? I don't think so. So these last couple of days, you know, he been kind of reaching out. And I've been responding, but it's been very just, you know, real brief. I'm not reaching out. I just don't have anything to I'm not going to fake talk and like and hang out. I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm just not going to. I've never been the one. I'm not good at it, number one. It will be written all over my face that I don't really care for you like that. You know what I mean? It's just. And so I don't even want to pretend. I mean, he's a cool person. Can we be friends? Absolutely. We could be cool. But I don't really want to pursue anything because you're not the man for me. I don't think he's the man for me. I don't think that he's a good person to know, but I just don't think he's the man for me. And so once I get that feeling, I'm just like not interested no more. I'm just not even trying to fake it no more. Like, I mean, I never faked it, but I'm just not trying to pretend. So y'all, I should ask for this police escort right here. Like, I gotta take some, can you follow me down the street type thing? You know? They're working on a truck with somebody. They got a truck pulled over. So yeah, guys, you know, that's where I'm at with it. I mean, some people will be like, Lee, you so hard to please, but it's not even about pleasing me. It's just about once you've done something to me, I don't really care to. Once you've done something like that, like you, and then it's been several red flags in terms of just, can we get along or not? You know what I mean? It's just several red flags. He don't feel like he has to answer any questions when I'm like, well, dude, you're always, you know, gone every weekend, or not really gone every weekend, but just kind of unavailable sometimes. And I'm unavailable, but how are we gonna... All right, y'all, wait a minute. I'm here, right? All right, so it's on my 21. Okay, so let me go here. Let me find it, y'all. Hold on, I am here. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, see, and there's a man out here. Okay, let me do it like this. And then I'm gonna turn the camera around on me. Let me take a picture of it. I wish they had like Ring cameras out here. Maybe she got one. Let me take a picture of it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, okay, hold on a second. Okay. Now I'm gonna send her a picture. So she will know. Tuesday, what's today's date? Okay. So hopefully she gets them. I dropped them off myself. Right? And hopefully I'm hoping that there's like cameras out there to show that I did it. So, and I got myself on video doing it. I'm leaving now. That's just that on that. God knows my heart. I want people to have their information and their, I don't want people to be left out here in distress. So, anyway, but what I was saying was with this particular person, he is cool. He is a nice friend, but is he for me? No, I don't think so. Because like I said, you have to pursue a person and you have to diligently and consistently pursue. I mean, our job as women is to reciprocate. We reciprocate. Somebody reaches out to us and they want to hang out with us. They want to take us out. They want to get to know us. We reciprocate. Men are the hunters, and we give reciprocity. And so that's just how I feel about this. Like on the weekends, he's always disappearing. Not necessarily disappearing, but I feel like he's always kind of like, oh God, this cop made me so. Me? Oh, not me? Oh, he made me nervous. Lord have mercy. This cop made me nervous as hell. He turned around so fast. Oh, Jesus. He turned around in front of me so fast that I thought he was pulling me over. He was like, no, he was trying to pull a truck over. Woo! But I ain't doing nothing, so it don't matter. But it's just the way he whipped around. Oh, Lord. Anyway, we are supposed to, that's crazy because my heart just, I watch a lot of investigative TV. So when you ain't doing nothing wrong, it's okay. But just the way he jumped in front of me. So anyway, yeah, with this person, I just feel like, there's no reciprocity. I mean, I'm giving reciprocity, but there's just no, I think he handles me the way he wants. And then at the end of the day, he's like 50 something years old, like 58, 59. So he's pretty much set in his ways, kind of like I am. So he ain't gonna budge either on certain stuff, which is fine. That's just who you are. That's who you are. I don't make no qualms about who you are. I just remove myself from the situation if that's something that I can't deal with, if that makes sense, So, but it seems like every weekend, and I'm just going to give you a quick scenario. So this person works Monday through Friday on one job. And then when he gets off on one job, he goes to another job at from 6 to 10. Right? So he gets off one job at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then he goes into another job 6 to 10. So that's Monday through Friday. That kills that, right? Nobody has an opportunity to get together. If I wanted to go on a date during the day, that doesn't happen because you're at your other job. If I go on a date through the week, that doesn't happen because you're at your other job. Okay, I respect that. The economy is not letting up, so I get it. It's crazy out here. Even for me, I have a second job, which is driving Uber, but at least I have some type of flexibility. He doesn't really seem to have any flexibility. He claims he doesn't have to work the second job, but that's just really boastful, bragging, ego type stuff, because I feel like you do, because if you didn't, you wouldn't. He says his reason for getting it because he ain't have nothing to do in the evening time. All right, but you've been doing that for 10 years. Okay, so to me, a part-time job doesn't last for 10 years, but whatever, you probably like the money or whatever. And so then Saturday comes. So Saturday's here, but of course you have all your errands to run, as do I. I drive in the morning from 8 to maybe, 1 or 2, which is fine. And then I'm free Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, after he does what he has to do, run his errands, he's always either hooking up with his friends, his classmates. He says they always got something going on, a picnic, a barbecue, a get together, or whatever. Or he's always going out of town to see his sister. She lives in, close, about a 2-hour drive away, that type of thing. So Saturdays are always taken up. There's never, let's hang out on a Saturday. That's another red flag for me. Sunday comes, then he wants to call me and hang out. He wants to be like, oh, let's do something. Well, I'm driving in the morning, or I might be at church or something, but I also got to go to work Monday. So I don't want to be hanging out with you all night Sunday, you drinking and all of that, and then trying to get up and go to work Monday. That's not convenient for me. So we're inaccessible when it comes to doing things, both of us, because I got Saturday and Sunday. I'd rather hang out on Saturday, which is a true normal date night, just in case it lasts late or it's long. And then, but then you want to go out on a Sunday it's getting ready, football season getting ready to start up. I go watch games and stuff like that. I'm usually back home, especially if the game is at 1:00. I'm usually back home no later than 6 on a Sunday because I got to go to work Monday. This is a traveling season for me, so I will be, probably having to go places here and there on a Monday. I don't want to be, so it's just inconvenient for the both of us. And so I'm fine with that though. So don't think that you can hook up with me when it's convenient for you and not vice versa. So I say it's no one's fault. We're just both not readily available. Our schedules don't align, and therefore we don't need to hang out. So that's just something that I'm okay with, right? Like, I'm not going to get with you on Sunday just because I haven't seen you all week and that's just the only day you got. That ain't the only day you got. You chose to do or choose to do other things on Saturday when it's convenient for the both of us. Both of us can do it Saturday. But you always, I got to hang out with these folks, hang out with those folks, do this, do that. Okay. And you never really invite me. You've invited me a couple times, but I don't want to hang out with all y'all like that. It's just depending on what you're doing. I mean, I'm not going to say that because I'm a lot of fun. I'll hang out with anybody. It don't matter. So I take that back. I will, and I have, but not every Saturday either. So that's just where I'm at with it. Like, and I'm okay. Like, I'm really not even, I'm like, okay, I'm just not feeling him. And I don't think he's strong enough for me. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean physically strong. I just mean, I don't even know what I mean by that. I just mean, like, it's not, I like a man who takes control, who has confidence. And I think he lacks confidence. I don't know. Not taking nothing away from him. He moves silently. You know what I'm saying? He's real quiet. Maybe that's what I'm referring to. So anyway, that's it. That's all. I just wanted to jump on here and say that I'm on my way back home. I'm already logged in for work. I am working, but I just took a few minutes to go and my volume's not working. It's always one thing, it's another. I can't even.
Friday, August 22nd, because we'll be live on the scene with your girl.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I can't even turn this down. My volume is not working right now. So anyway, y'all, let me go because I got to fix this. All right. Mwah.